one. Today we are drawing from the chat.
I'll leave the door open so you can see what's going on.
Yeah, well,
When it comes back on, I'll close it.
okay, there. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, but that's all, folks. Yeah, that's not all, folks. It's over. I just got here, Rick. I was watching Into the Spiderverse next. Cool. How are you liking it, John? I just saw Spider Man today, Far From Home, and the movie I think will rock Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I saw Toy Story 4. It was good too, in my ever so humble opinion. After might have a little bit harder time with the metric system model. Its depths run a little bit further. Um, all of Europe, or pretty much all of Europe, Canada, pretty much. I think the rest of the world. The only one that don't use it is the States. So, model, I will have your parcel out tomorrow. I will also have Evan's cards out tomorrow. And there's one more person I'm going to put stuff out for tomorrow, too. Hello, David.
I was looking for something to kill bees. So.
Oh, there ain't going to be anything in here.
Okay. Bees. Okay.
Civilized world. Says, this Star Trek used metric too. All the space programs. Oh, did I fall again? Am I still on, Mom? Mom! Yeah, I'm going to have to go over to dumb YouTube and see what's going on. I did not. Today is going to be one of those days. Okay, let's see whether everybody can see me or not. Okay, so it looks like I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Just looks like today is going to be one of those days. Please do remember to hit the share button. I can, but will I? If I get the chance. Yes, remember to hit the share. Stop this. Don't make fun of me. Cat says, make fun of him, and then Model says, please. So Model is saying please to make fun of him? Or does he want his comment to go with his comment from before Cats? And am I making fun of him by saying all that? I'm drawing, tears on my 80-pound paper. Oh, yeah, we can't forget one thing that'll help convince everybody that he's a monkey. The tail. He'll chase his own tail. Cat waxes her lips. Wax on, wax off. How would one wax the whips? Don't, by the way. You don't wax your whips? A slice of beef. Model Trips Kids. It was a good burger. Just as long as you didn't beat the burger. But I certainly beat beat the pun. Spider Gwen, Spider Gwen does whatever a spider can't do. Well, that'd be a lot of things. Is beating the burger. No, it is not. I'm just. You said BET. You said cat. No, you said cat thinks a slice of beet is a burger, so beat the burger. Rick God has YouTube. I don't know whether he does, but he can see what goes on it. He is all knowing. Yeah, YouTube would demonetize him if he had it monetized. But God wouldn't care about being demonetized. He already owns everything, so. Yeah, that's all, folks. Combine Porky Pig with Spider Ham. Spider Ham does what the spider can. Any idea what the pros are drawing this week on Pro Edition? Hey, Raggedy, how are you? Or has it even been posted yet? I know most of you are saying you don't care at this point. Namestist? I have no idea who that is. Namest? Be nice to know when I'm not drawing. Unless, of course, I do my own draw along, which I have done before. I was starting to try and do. So how are you doing, Raggedy, and everybody else that has yet to into that or hear me ask it? Okay, so what's going on? Nobody's talking. I'm all right. Bo- Board ATM at the moment. It's working hard here, Rick. Oh, that's good. Better than hardly working, I think. Tell us stories of your friends. Not much to tell. One sort of funny story, I guess, is I have a friend. My dad owned a chip wagon in this party campsite. So the natives could get a little restless, if you can catch my drift. Smoking, drinking, and all that. And they were getting a little too, I shouldn't say rowdy, but, well, they were getting rowdy, but they were being a pain. So he grabbed a monkey wrench and, sort of threatened them. They stopped bothering us. Was your dad a poutine merchant? No. There was fries, hamburgers. I'm not sure whether, I don't think we did poutine. Like I said, this chip wagon was basically only open up like 4 or 5 times a year. Long weekends in the summer. in the Sable Beach area, which most of you probably have no idea where that is. Do I have any brothers or sisters? Um, Not biological ones. I have a friend who I consider just like a brother, but I've actually mentioned him before, and I don't know where he is at the moment because he got himself into some financial difficulty a year and a half back, and took off to avoid the consequences. Hey, JP. It wasn't poutine. That's for sure. How many gallons of did he owe the Maple Mafia? No gallons of them to the Maple Mafia. Rick, we should figure out your mic situation for the DCU online. Yeah, obviously not right now. I take it you mean, but because it does. Like I said, it does want to. I tried to go in somewhere, off, not well into it, and see whether I could configure it somewhere. I meant on air, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's like I've got the Rick, if I draw for you, would you add? If I draw a character for you, would you add her to your universe? Possibly. I'm not gonna say yes or no. Is it Inspector Von Katina? She's a surprise. And then there's lots of things to figure out when putting a character in a universe, when they show up and all that. At the moment, I basically have the first year and a half figured out. Beyond that, I don't have. I have some events figured out, but number one cross comics Joel Joshua. Somehow I think somebody got a parcel. Recently. With that name. Like I said, all I'd like to see is a picture on Twitter of all the stuff by you. Jeez, 12 zillion different things. Don't have hard and fast evidence, but that would stand up in a court of law or anything like that. But with a little letter I wrote. And you coming out with that name suddenly. Doesn't everybody? Everybody gets letters in the mail, I think. Or some of them are from people that you want, and some of them aren't. Like those pesky bill collector letters saying, you owe us this money. Send to now or we disconnect your service. Rick, you can't let some stranger into this chat. I'm sorry, Evan, but Joshua was way here longer before you. Trolling. The only one that could compete with him at this point, although she hasn't been trolling it as much, he hasn't been trolling it as much, is Santa Raven. Vote for. Yeah, well, I don't know how many times I'm going to be on the fan edition. Even before this stuff, I was hesitant to go on for a while. I only went on this time because of Manny. I wanted to show him support. Although I am thinking of going on the for the 18th, but that probably wouldn't be a good idea just because I wouldn't. Even if I won, I wouldn't be able to go on the pro edition the next week because I will be in Brazil. So at this point, if I'm going to go on at any point, it's going to be after Brazil. Okay, as long as you're putting links in all the time, I guess you can be number one mod, Evan. My link and my guest links. Or stuff like, Skunk Girl. I can't say it's a fraud, but like I said, I think it could have been held off calling it so quickly, but they're sticking to the rules, just like I have on my auction, my stuff. Just no rules, just fight. Yep, because any commissions that I get, they come with. I record myself, edit the video for a speed up, and give a little bit of talk. Well, I think I'll probably be, even if I don't go on, somehow, if I don't go on, show the cards one last time. Yeah, they haven't seen the completed part, have they? Yeah, no one can see it. Well, unless you share out the link, I won't be sharing it out. Only you can share the link to anybody that you want to see those videos where I made these cards up. And that comes with any commissions now. I record myself, speed it up, and Ragman, Hush, and Question. And those will be going off to Evan tomorrow. Just for those to. I'm gonna have to say that Ragman card. It's not Raggedy Man card, it's Ragman. He was, well, not that it matters. He was in what's the name of it? Arrow for half a season. He's like, but he is a B or C lister. That I will admit. Hero. Basically his rags, they're sort of like Katana's sword. He has these this outfit that's made of that captures souls of people or something to that degree, and then his it can act sort of like Spawn's cape almost in the fact of stretching out and grabbing people and encapsulating, well, taking them into the rags. And sketch cards are cheap. They're only $10 a piece. That does include shipping. So, and that's of course $10 US. So let's see here. Well, they're allowed bullet, not bullet, Evan. Although very soon I'm thinking of continuing on doing a trifecta that I did started a while back. Piece 1. Piece 2. Although I need to clean them up. And piece 3. I'll see it. Trifecta is basically a 3-part, well, in this case, a 3-part drawing. I'm gonna claim the Canadian copyright. Actually, I'm gonna use. So I got a question for people. If I tried to do a tournament style thing for cross comics characters for people to enter and come on and draw one on one, and then we did a vote, who would be interested in that idea? Uh, on both ways, who'd be interested in the idea in itself, and then maybe competing. So almost like Cat and Bullet did quite some time ago, but we'd expanded to a lot more people. And I know you are an artist, Raggedy. Would you be willing to come on and compete against, just one other person? If it was at a time that you could? Or you're talking about, Eagle's talking about his stick edition. And what I'm talking about tournaments, so, it lasts, probably 2 or 3 months, maybe. You have, say, 10 people sign up, so you have, 5 weeks of narrowing it down to, I guess you need 12, really. 12 weeks of, or 6 weeks of people one on one, and then you go to the semifinals. We narrow that down. Yes, I would, but hopefully I'll resist me at certain dates. It was something I'm thinking for Fridays. I was thinking of just hosting it. They are my characters, so although I'm not the best artist, I'm a decent artist. Not saying that I couldn't, but I don't know. So just like be me and two other people on the panel. So, the two people competing, I host, that way I can go back and forth between the two, talk with them, or whatever. And of course, at the end of the tournament, there'd be some sort of prize for the winner. I don't know what at the moment. Won't it? Why won't it be on what channel? Oh, are you talking the stick figure thing, Evan? Although I wasn't planning on saying much, it is something I'm thinking. Like I said, thinking of doing for high noon on Fridays coming this fall. So depending on whether which one am I going? I like that one better. So let's redo this. Mask. You guys are all talking about the stick figure thing. Well, DNSF. Joshua, you seem to be making a lot of Okay, not me, Rick. I'm a good one. Okay. You're talking for the stick figure thing. I said I'd be willing to do that. That was no problem. I don't care about talking about the stick figure thing. I'm trying to get a read on my one idea. They're still working out details, Kat, I think, on the stick figure thing. They just need to stick to it. And hello again, John. Can we draw our stick figures like the box office artist? He did the most detailed stick figure ever. He thinks. The box office artist. And you probably don't know who that is offhand, so tell one of my mods to find it, but not Bob Ross, box office artist. Give me 2 minutes. Rick, stop. Stop what? He's here on YouTube. Evan? Evan got it. Okay. Good job, Evan. Good job. We'll have to give you a treat for that. Or give him a title for #1 Cross Comics League Finder. What? What, Evan von Skriver? You don't want another title, Evan? You only want the title of Best Mod? #1's Cross Comics Mod? Although technically that link wasn't mine. I have a practical solution without use. I don't want people associating my name with links. It's bad for my image. Okay. Maybe I should have. I think I might put a tool. Oh. Rick, how did you know I was gone? You didn't say anything. Hey, Elric, how are you? Okay, so we got. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get to them. Okay, so we got Miles. Oh, we're missing Spay. Spider Boy. Spider Boy does whatever a spider can. Did you send the Hangout links twice? No, the ones from yesterday, Elric. Hey, Scott. It's Spider-Man Day, right? Well, I went to see Spider-Man today. This week, this piece of paper is being covered in spiders. Scott's not a troll. No spoilers, Rick. Of course not. All I can say about the Spider-Man movie, especially with the end credits, well, not the scene in the mid credits and the one after the credits, it rocks the Marvel universe. Sometimes, Eagle, sometimes. And I also seen Toy Story 4 today, too. Can't. At least Scott's not a troll on this channel. I don't know about other channels. Only because you're trolling him already, model. Don't troll him, he won't troll you. Did I just see you draw? Did you see the Namor I just drew? No, because I've been here drawing almost since I got home. And I got some new art supply, new art supplies. Well, not a lot really. I got a new 11 by 15 thing. They didn't have the Strathmore Vision watercolor, 140 pound, uh, cold press, heavyweight, acid free. I got it was the same price, but I had to get this because the Canson that I usually get, they didn't have any in. Of course, I got some blue lead, and I got something to hold more of my Copics. Yes, there's going to be 50 spider people on this by the time I'm done, Scott, on Friday. Oh, Scott, I was just asking the people. I'm thinking of doing a tournament style cross comics character thing. Well, there's a question too. Would you want to be the cross comics or other thing, chat? Where you go mano a mano, one on one against people, and it goes over like depending on how many people enter. It could go over like 5 or 6 weeks. Well, actually, the first round. Would you be interested in something like that, Scott? How do you pick the winner? We do a straw poll each week. It's mano a mano, and it's just a straw poll, one on one. And at the end, they win something. I don't know what yet. Well, like like round one, say 12 people enter, right? That's 6 weeks. So for week one, whoever loses that week is out of the competition. Week two, whoever loses against, 3 and 4, between 3 and 4, again, loses. And I don't know how I'd pick who goes against two originally, but and I'm thinking cross comic characters, but we could do it where it's, not cross comic characters, indie characters or main characters. I'm just trying to get a feel for it, see whether how many people be interested. In entering, if I did it, because everybody could want to watch it, but if nobody enters, can't do a darn thing about it. Because it was an idea I was having for this fall for Cross Comics. I was thinking do it Fridays at on the high noon. But I guess that's all about that for now. Uh, Rice like I said, it depends on whether we do. If we're not doing just cross comic characters, I don't know what we could include. Technically, it's my show, but unless people want to come on, like I said earlier. It ended up being something similar to, if you remember a few months ago when Cat versus Bullet. Everybody seemed to like that show. Nice, crispy. I need to create right crispy powered superheroes. So they're powered based on a breakfast cereal. Rick, we need to workshop my idea. Which idea is that again, Evan? Now 5 pounds or 5 pounds of bacon. Top secret. I'll be in touch. Um, Anybody interested in playing DC Universe Online tonight? Maybe stream it. Some of us played hero stuff, the heroes last night, but it wasn't streamed, obviously. That one is off, but oh well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you live in a shoe and you're looking for a moo? I'm in, Rick. I judge the question. Arrest the man. Okay, you're in for what? Oh, DC Universe. Yeah, okay. We get talking about a lot of things on this thing. When you say something like that, you gotta specify. Never do that again, Rick. What? Never do what again? Trying to rap? I wasn't. I don't think I was trying to rap. You sap. More rapping and no rhyming. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're really gonna do it. In West Canada, born and raised. In front of camera was where I spent most of it. In West Canada, born and raised. In front of camera was where he spent most of his days. But sorry, it's in Central Canada where I was born and raised. I wasn't trying to rhyme do it with do it. He'd do that. I wouldn't do it. I'm just here to have fun, fun, fun. Till my daddy takes my T-bird away. Oh, one sec. I don't have a T-bird. And my daddy couldn't take my T-bird away. Or get, because I'm too old for him to say, to take it away. If it was mine, anyways. You don't get a plaque, but you get some platitudes. Cat. Oh, hey, Mom. I'm going to hire Rick's mom. You can say hi, just don't hire.
Hi, everybody.
You already said hi. Why do you need to say hi so physically or whatever? The original eyes? I don't know. Do the eyes have it? You should make soup stream. Well, put it in a river. Or more accurately, a stream. Would cat be the soup? Me. Can I guest star during Stewie? You should put her stew on that, Raggedy Man. And get back to you. And then if anybody didn't see that one coming, I don't know. Hey, Raven. Oh, Joshua, I never asked really. Um, with although you never really admitted it either. Did you like your parcel? Was it all you hoped for and more? Summed up from Jericho here. So you're saying you're glad I didn't send it to Australia? You're glad I didn't send it to Santa Raven? Not that I could have. Or check your Twitter. I guess I can do that. Yeah, it takes a couple seconds, John. Takes a couple seconds. Dardon? Dardon. Okay. Obviously, it's supposed to be me. I do not remember ever saying Dardon. Gosh darn. Or darn it. Santa Josh. It says pardon. Well, you're. I think part of your P got cut off. So it ends up looking like a D. His pee got chopped off. He can pee no more. For Pete's sakes. Hey, Melter, how are you? Drawing, hi, Rick, drawing all the Spider-Man from, I'm not sure whether all, but quite a few. So far, we have got Spider-Ham, Spider-Monkey, Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Spider-Boy, and I am drawing the regular Spider-Man right there. And of course, right here, we have a non-Marvel spider type guy, the Arachnoid Kid. And he is Cross Comics. Up in the back, up here later on in the week, we'll have the Canadian Spider, or whatever he's going to be called. Spider-Man from the Canadian verse. Oh, thank you, Melter. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Trying to think whether I want to go on the Cheesecake Challenge this week. It was all right last week. I think I could do something decent for it. Maybe I'll. Okay, that had it. You don't know how to live stream at this point, Kat? I think several people could show you how. Take like 5 minutes to learn. Very lonely, Melter. Very lonely. I guess you want me to show this, eh, Dillard? Although it won't pop up, so where is my cursor? Okay, and this doesn't want to share. Uh, I think I'll be inking Spider-Man himself tomorrow. Could technically put another Spider-Man right there, and I might. Another Lady Spider. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out just to come back in. Close. Okay, I think I'm back. I'm just waiting for the chat to come up. Yes, I know I'm not on, Mother. It's froze on me.
Oh,
So I'm got back up hopefully in a couple seconds. Everybody else see my wonderful face. Well, not my face. Okay, I'm waiting for everything to come up so I can see everything. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. By not so popular demand. Woohoo! Okay, am I back by popular demand or not so popular demand? This is the question. Not of the ages. Look at it. Can you make this screen? I don't know, can I? Probably could if I really wanted to figure out how to, but I don't really want to. But like I was trying to say before I got so kindly interrupted by my thing, I think I'm going to end for the day. I will finish inking him tomorrow, and I'll probably put another Spider-Man right in there, or Spider-Woman. Like I said, we are going to have 50 different Spider-Man on this page. Next month, when I do my something like this, I'm thinking of having 2 of these pages taped together. Or maybe 2 of my smaller ones. We're not great. So, thank everybody for popping in and watching stuff. Some gangs are good, Santa Raven. Most gangs aren't, but some gangs are. Thank everybody for popping in, watching, talking in the chat, conversing. I'll be putting up a poll probably after I get back from Brazil about that idea. So I just thought I'd pass it off on it. Yeah, some people seem to like it. Some people never really said one way or another. So I guess we will see you all either tonight if I do a live stream while playing DC Universe Online, or whether I back here tomorrow. Again, thanks for tuning in. God bless. Have a great day.